Kia ora, everyone. This morning, I'd like to help those who have suffered a stroke and specifically work on arm and shoulder flexibility. We're going to look at the left and the right side and try to get balanced activation of both sides of your body. Now, these are home exercises that you'll be doing on an ongoing basis after you've been cleared by your specialist. So I'd like to just help make those daily activities just a little bit more fun to help establish a habit. What we're going to use for today's flexibility practice is a wall. Now I've chosen this one here because I can use the upper edge of my wardrobe here as a guide to put my hands on. Now lots of you may not have the flexibility yet to move up to this height. That's absolutely fine. Sometimes just having a gauge on a wall can be really useful, but it is not necessary. A plain wall is absolutely fine. I'm also going to be using my rolling pin. Now you can use a broom handle for this as well, without the broom end on it. Something just to help guide both hands to keep them even when we do the rowing and the bicep curl movements. All right, so the first one we're going to do is just to get flexibility about the wrist. So I'd like you to hold your weaker arm with your good arm. Now I'm going to use my left arm here as my weak arm. So I'm going to cup it, and so that the forearm is relaxed, the arm is actually relaxed in the hand here. Now if I turn, you can see the movement of my wrist going up and down. So I'm trying just to get to the end points of my range, using my arm to support and relax the forearm so there's no tension there, and I can really think, watch, and move that hand, allowing the flexibility of the wrist to become restored. Now, what I'd like you to do, if you can, is close your eyes while doing this. Now, some of you may prefer to sit down. That's absolutely fine. I'll remain standing. Close your eyes and visualize your hand moving up and down. Just keep it in your mind's eye and stop and think about where your hand is and open your eyes. Does it correlate to where you thought your hand was? Now, let's try it with the other side. So this is going to be my good side, but I'm going to force my weaker side to support this arm. So it's going to activate a little bit, and I'm going to use my sensory perception to see how does that feel on my good side. Just doing a few movements up and down, maybe 10 times is good. Just enjoying that full range, and then closing my eyes, thinking about what's going on there, and opening again. Now we're going to repeat this exercise on the weaker side, but this time turning the hand so that it faces the floor. Drop the hand and lift the hand. So we're now working the wrist in a different position with respect to gravity. Now, some of you may be getting a little bit stronger here, so perhaps you could use a weight in the hand, like a tin of beans, something just to give the wrist a little bit more work. But the purpose of today's video is just to get the flexibility working. Again, close the eyes, as long as you're not going to wobble and fall over. Close the eyes, think about what is the hand doing. Of course, you could be leaning against your wall here to help with your balance. because I want you to be focusing 100% on what the hand and the wrist is doing. Stop the hand in a position. Where do you think your hand is? Open the eyes, confirm, and relax. Let's just try it on the other side. So your weak arm is supporting your good arm. Now that could be the other side, of course, from the way I'm doing it, and up and down. So I'm just complementing the left and the right side here by using my good side to show my brain what I want to expect from my weaker side. Closing the eyes, lifting and lowering, saying, where is my hand now? I think it is up, and confirming with the eyes. Good, well done. Now, thus with the wrists moving up into the elbow region, we're going to do some bicep curls. Now here, this is the elbows in at the side, and we're trying to get full range here, guys. So sometimes the arm on our weaker side has lost a lot of flexibility. It's lost that movement of the muscles around the joint, yeah? This is where my trusty rolling pin comes in. Now I've got quite a large rolling pin here, which allows my hands to be in front of the shoulder, yeah? So I'm trying here to bend at the elbow, full range, as full as I can get it, but keeping the rolling pin or your broom handle level. 10 times up and down, nice and slowly, keeping it level. So if perhaps my good arm starts, I need to readdress that level position and keep going, using the eyes for confirmation that I'm managing to keep both limbs working together. Keep it coming. Keep that reinforcing as high as you can come and as low as your elbow will allow you to go. Now, you guessed it, what we're going to try to do is do this with the eyes shut. So again, if you need that support of the door so that you don't fall over, close your eyes. Can you keep your broom or rolling pin level? Open your eyes every few seconds to just confirm that you've managed to achieve that. So just give that a few more up and down reps. Eyes closing, eyes opening to confirm. If it has adjusted one side or other, level it off, guys. And then do another down and up with the eyes open just to reinforce. Well done. Now it's good to do these exercises as often as you can, because flexibility will build itself gradually. Yep. So we want to use the range of the joint, but just go and coax into those end ranges. But your specialist will have confirmed all of these movements with you. Yes? Okay. Now we're going to walk our fingers up the wall. Yeah, we're going to do it first of all facing the wall and then side on. So we're going to use our weaker limb to start. So side onto the wall, I'm going to walk my fingers up. You remember this one? I'm sure you've done this one before. Creep your fingers, all 5 fingers, up the wall like a spider. It's going to work with the flexibility of the shoulder and also the perception, the fine motor skills of the fingers. So keep them going high as you can go. Now I am using here to note that this is pretty good. This is my goal, to get to the top of this wardrobe door. And now I'm going to come back down again. How far could you go? Keep watching your fingers, just listening to my instructions. We're doing this together. Fingers walking up and down the wall. Try it again. Walk all of those fingers side on. Walk them up as far as you can go. Remember, not forcing the flexibility of the shoulder or the elbow, but trying to see, maybe in relation to the top of a door or a mark on your wall or a picture on the wall. Remember it for next time to see if you can slowly build up your range. But we're also using those fine motor skills with the tips of the fingers, spidering your way up and down. Give your arm a little rest there. That was quite challenging, holding it up and down. So we can use our other side as well to assist. Just get the brain to know what it feels like to walk up and down the wall, and then we translate that into the other side as well. The brain is fantastic. Brain plasticity. Yep, we're helping just rewire. So walk your hands up the wall on your good side. See how that feels. Walking down. Well done. Another one time, the good side. It's also giving your left side or your weaker side a bit of a rest. Yeah, you feel that? Lots of energy going on. Ooh, nice. Well done. So that was side onto the wall there, guys. Now I'm going to face the wall and walk, spider walk my weak side up as high as I can go, yeah? Being aware of the limitation that I may have in my shoulder, just as high as I can go, and then finger walk back down again. Let's try that. Weak side, so facing the wall. Up we go, keeping our eyes focused on the fingers. Up, 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 as high as we can go. And then coming back down. We're going to do that 2 more times, guys, okay? 2 more times, as quickly or as slowly as you feel comfortable, yeah? It's quite difficult to move quickly compared to our good side, eh? But it'll come. It'll come. But it's practice that makes it. Yeah, you've got to keep practicing. And that's what I hope these videos that I'll make for you are going to help so that we can do it together. Come down. Now that we're facing the wall, what we're going to do is walk both sides up. Again, we want to try to match, not necessarily the fingers, but you can if you wish, that would be fabulous, but more the height of the hands as they spider walk up the wall. So facing, I'll just turn side on slightly so that you can see, but I want you to face directly onto the wall. And we're going to walk those fingers, creep them up, keep them level. Keep them level. So sometimes the better arm will chase ahead. Make sure you're staying even, yeah? And then walking back down. If at any point it's getting a little bit fatiguing, my left side has done a bit more work than my right, it's starting to feel a bit tired. Have a little bit of a rest, maybe do some little circles, even low down circles, just to relieve the wrists. Relax the arms a little bit, because the next thing we're going to do is repeat those spider walks up the wall, but we're going to close our eyes, visualize the hands moving, guess where they are in relation to each other and on the wall, see if we can picture it in our minds, then open our eyes and confirm that we've got it right. Let's give it a try. Hands on the walls. Are we ready? Okay. So the eyes are closed. 3, 2, 1, close. Right, let's walk those fingers up the wall. Where do you think they are in relation to your body? Where do you think they are in relation to each other? Are they even? Time to even it up. And opening eyes to confirm. How did you get on? And back down again. Let's try that one more time, yeah? Okay. Hands placed on the wall. Confirm where your hands are with the eyes open. And 3, 2, 1, eyes closed and start walking. Okay. How are we doing there? How are we doing? Now stop the hands. Are they even, everybody? Are they even? Now, I don't think mine are. I think I need to lower those ones or make my poorer arm lift up a little bit. Are they even? Where are they? I think they're just above my shoulder height. Not bad. My right hand is a little bit higher than my left, but not bad. How did you get on? Good. So those are great ones to practice, and I hope you're enjoying the challenge, because it is a challenge when we take that confirmation out from using the eyes. Yeah, good job, guys. Okay, now I'd like to just have a little bit look at the tricep. Now this is also going to stretch out and give us flexibility at the anterior of the shoulder, the front part of the shoulder. So I'm standing against a wall here and I've got the back of my hand touching the wall. I'm going to take a little step forwards but leave my hand there so that my shoulders are level, my hips are level, my hands are still touching the wall. Now, bending the elbows, but keep the elbows there, and then hand goes back. So I'm trying not to move my shoulder, see that? Not to move my elbow from its position in space, but just to hinge from the elbow. So you could even use your good arm, hold the upper part of your weaker arm, and see if you can bend at the elbow, a bit like that bicep curl we did, but now we extend it all the way back, thinking of those extensors at the back of the tricep, at the back of the arm, upper arm there, and touching the hand to the door. Couple more times there. So we don't want to force anything in the shoulder here. But there's quite a lot going on, eh? It's really stimulating the brain, forcing the brain to figure out all these sensations, which can be tiring. So please make sure you rest if you need to, but we've got to stimulate it if we want the brain to recover, to rewire. Yeah. One more here, guys. Good. Okay. Let's just relax a bit. Back to the wall again. Take a step forwards, leaving the hands where they are. Now this is the eyes closed one. So close your eyes. Now you can keep your good arm on the wall if you want for stability. Just take your weaker arm off, bicep, curl it up, and then back. Where's the wall? Where's the wall? Feel the extension of the arm and confirm it when your fist touches the wall again. Is your arm straight yet? Is it straight yet? There it touches it straight. 2 more times. Try to judge whether your arm is straight or not, and then use the sensation on the pad of the outside pad of the hand to confirm your arm is straight. Last one. Good job. That's great, guys. Well done. So one final movement that we're going to do is for the shoulder blades. So these are right at the back. It's that opening and closing of the back. Yeah. So we are going to do a roll for this. And again, our trusty rolling pin comes in handy here. So what we're trying to look at here is a little bit of a bend over, just so that the arms are hanging like hooks. And then draw the bar up towards the chest. Let me show you from the angle here. The elbows come back and the arms lift vertically up. Now the idea here, just like we had before with the bicep, is to not have our good arm leading. We want evenness as we draw this up. Now, you can use a single weight, perhaps a milk bottle filled with water. So 2 liters will give you about a couple of kilos, and that can be really nice to get lovely long length with the arm. But here again, this morning, we're just looking at flexibility and trying to get that lovely long line, and then drawing up, squeezing those shoulder blades as the elbows lift, but keeping it even. So 3 more times, guys. Lower down, lift up, lower down, feeling the shoulder blades, both sides, even. And now with the eyes closed. All right, this is the last one. You've done really well. This is the last one, okay? So 3 times. Holding our body nice and straight. Are we ready? So lifting up, even. Keep that broom handle or rolling pin or whatever you're using. Keep it even. Is it parallel to the floor? Just stop part way and check with your eyes. You get it right? Good. Let's try it again. Release. Draw all the way up this time. All the way up, as high as you can go. As high as you can go. Squeeze, squeeze. Now, is it even? Open your eyes and check. Well done. One more, and then you can have a cup of tea, all right? Okay, and let's go. Lift, 3, 2, even it up. A half, even it up, even at a quarter, an eighth, it's hand, even, and open your eyes. Good. We can have lots of fun, can't we? All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you feel as though you've got a little bit more flexibility in the joints of the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist, a little bit of activation and flexibility about the chest and the upper back. And also just practicing and stimulating the brain to try to help our weaker side just get back and match the strength on the other side. We can help each other here, yeah? So please let me know how you get on. Pop some comments in the boxes below, and let's work together to make this fun. All right, bye for now, everyone.